Well, I'm happy to be here.
Okay. So, have you ever heard of guys that do downright superheroing or surviving from themselves?
I heard you.
Yeah, and these two are expert at it. Peter Parker, the Spiderman.
And C for Minecraft.
I'm Jade Sonic.
And I'm Psalm 110.
Yeah, and he's here to let us do the talking and the post announce. And so I'm Jade Sonic, and then this is Sonic Mario Fan 10, and it's our job to analyze their stats, weapons, and abilities to find out who's determined their legendary. Yeah, to find out who's determined their legendary.
Alright. Now, Peter Parker has been born with a giant so many ways.
Yeah. Once Peter Parker was a little nerd with no friends.
But today he has to go on trip, and he got bitten by a radioactive spider. And
now he's a radioactive superhero with no friend.
Oh, he still has girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, after he'd done some superheroing, he finally got himself.
And he called himself the Spider.
Yep. That's how he became the Spider. But even that he is a superhero, he is still a teenage boy with some. It's quiet.
Oh yeah.
It's too quiet.
Okay.
So as a clever photographer, he does everything actually unpredictable. Now he does have.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yeah, after he got in his powers, the accident happened about his uncle. And so then he got shot.
Yep.
And so well, here's the story. He got bitten by a radioactive spider. He went to go test his powers out. His uncle gets oofed because of him, and that encourages him to become Spiderman.
Because big power comes big power.
Yeah, that's a good catchphrase that gave us. Awesome. Now for the opportunity, he has his trusty webs in. Now we are using the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, so Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, he has unlimited ammo and stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying that we're using him just because he looks stronger. We're using him because it makes it a fair match. Yeah, not to say that the previous Spider-Man's Andrew and Tom are such sloppy, but whereas Tobey and Tom ran out of webs, they would have had to whereas Andrew and Tom ran out of webs, they need to refill them. I mean, in Tobey's case, his web is created in vivo, which means inside, but he's not being able to manipulate it. But on the plus side, he's never gonna run out. Well, except in the rare occasions when he's super sad.
Also, Spider-Man's also a Western as well.
Yeah, that was one of his decisions that's how he possesses his web powers with his web shooter. Now his web shooters are far from his only abilities.
He has other wheels as well.
Yeah, but he has more than just his webs. Like others.
Yeah.
His other two abilities that he had.
Or his spider sense.
Yeah, with his spider sense, it can actually predict the movement of. Now with this spider sense, it can actually help him see the world 200 times slower, which is freaking impressive.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Even he says, but you all wrong.
Yeah, you thought you could actually shoot him from behind, but trust me, his spider sense can move 200 times faster than the normal human being.
Also,
and he also can become bald. Yeah, he got hit by a subway train, and he's also freaking strong. He's even strong enough to do his famous train stopping feat from almost the end of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and that was really strong.
Now, if you're wondering how much force that he actually had to do, let's take a look at some backdrops, shall we? So, Spider-Man has stopped that train from 80 miles per hour to 0 miles per hour in 47 seconds. And plus, with the weight of the passengers and also the weight of the train cars, which actually plugs that inside. So, if we actually add that up, we can actually get 182,000 newtons of force. Now that is freaking impressive.
Yeah. Well, we can't better with being formed. With the power behind the feel serious on it. Sounds like better.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, let's just lay out one rule. So for one rule, Tobey Maguire is not inside the fight literally. The character that Tobey is playing is fight, which that can backdrop. Yeah, so I'm sorry about saying Tobey a lot. I just
Let's talk about something.
Yes. With Spider-Man is almost untouched. Spider-Man can actually knock a dinosaur out cold in a single punch. He's also fast enough to keep up with the Green Goblin, which Green Goblin is freaking fast when he's on his attack. He's strong enough to take a hit from Mr. Sandman and Venom, which are two times powerful than Spider-Man.
And then maybe the most powerful than he does fight.
Yeah, he's also handled Doc Ock or Dr. Octavius, Dr. Octopus, or you name it, he's everything around.
Yeah.
And plus, he's even able to destroy and crash the Octaworm. And with that all out of the way, it's awesome. It's just freaking awesome. Spider-Man is one of the coolest superheroes.
Yes, indeed. But Spider-Man does have
Yeah, Spider-Man does have some weakness. If any supervillain is similar to Spider-Man's speed, then the Spider Sense can predict the movement.
Also, when he's not very small at times, they only do like a lot.
Yeah, because of Spider-Man's sarcasm, and he's also not that smart. His intelligence can be tricked if he's not.
But overall, Spider-Man is a good hero.
Yeah, he's shown impressive feats, and he's also made out with MJ for a while, and also
he also broke over.
Yeah, a bunch of times actually. But no matter what, Spider-Man is still remains the web-slinging teenager we all know.
I guess he really is.
Nice plan that you made up.
Don't really know. That's the one best it has been like.
Yeah. Let's just move on to Spider-Man's opponent. Now we're led to believe that in the world of Minecraft, it's basically a game where you can just do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Well, wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Blocks.
Instead of creating things inside your own style, just create things. But you really need these creative styles to survive. Enter Minecraft Steve, which has the ability to make anything that you want, like swords, bows, golden apples, and
One thing we saw,
So, after the demolishing things inside the Minecraft universe, he actually thought of transporting into inside of another dimension called the End. Now, before he can transfer to the End and fight the Ender Dragon, he needs some materials, which is the powers and ability to go over.
He has powers. He has his own kind of sword, a bow and arrow, and he's
Yeah, he has multiple swords too. He has wooden swords, stone swords, iron swords, golden swords, diamond swords.
He also have all
Yeah, and if all else fails, he can just turn them into enchanted swords. Now, same thing can go with bows and arrows.
Also, Steve has a long as well.
That is actually true.
So, yeah.
He can also heal them. I know Steve also has a great healing factor. When he takes a big hit, he can just heal himself in briefly with his golden apple. Now, a golden apple isn't just your normal average apple. It's actually based on, it's basically giving him superhuman strength, speed, and durability.
But Steve doesn't have to.
Yeah, he does have weaknesses. You want to explain?
I just. Well, Steve, he's wrong about what he can until he's done.
Yeah, he can.
And also, he will die.
Yeah, if he's not careful, then he might. If he's not careful with his own actions, then he can die instantly. Mobs and zombie biting and skeleton shooting and bow and arrows in the head, creeper explosions, you name it.
But really powerful. He'll be most powerful in Minecraft.
Yeah, he's also defeated the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and also you guessed it, Hero.
And where I am, Hillbind.
Yeah, Herobrine is actually really powerful than Steve, same as the other dragon in Winder, and Steve just defeated all three of them like it's Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's no other Minecraft hero that can fight other than Steve.
What about this?
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I should really mind my own business.
I didn't
that was awesome.
I like to do both.
Catch your votes in, people, because
It's time.
yep, it's time to see who will determine their legendary mission. Typically the most obvious. But Steve's weapons can actually kill a normal human. Shouldn't the weapons be greater than Spider-Man's web shooters, spider stance, or even actually his wall climbing?
But still,
And remember, like we said, Spider-Man's spider sense can actually let him see the world 200 times slow, which is way impressive than anything with Steveism. Yeah, Steve was tough, he was more durable, and had a better... But Spider-Man was stronger, faster, and had way more experience system.